Extraordinary crises are the acid test of presidential leadership. As I learned, while managing the Obama administration's response to the Ebola outbreak in West Africa in 2014, a president's personal engagement is the indispensable variable in ensuring a fully engaged federal crisis response. In the face of unusually complex and devastating emergencies, the federal government must transcend business as usual, mounting the sort of massive whole-of-government effort that only the president can fully mobilize. What the nation has witnessed in Puerto Rico over the past 2 weeks sadly demonstrates the inverse, the shortfalls that emerge when a president leaves a major federal disaster response on autopilot. President Trump's tactless comments during his visit to San Juan this week provide a good microcosm of the larger issue. Trump repeatedly downplayed the severity of the crisis, described his administration's response as incredible and unbelievable, praised the then official death toll of 16 as something Puerto Ricans can be very proud of, told disaster survivors at a distribution site you don't need the flashlights he was handing to them, and claimed Puerto Rico had not experienced a real catastrophe, like Hurricane Katrina. Those remarks followed other comments from Trump and his senior advisors, who have characterized the federal response as amazing, and a good news story. As tone-deaf as Trump's self-congratulations were, they reflect a much deeper problem than just a flawed communications strategy. The president's remarks in Puerto Rico were factually wrong in ways that raise serious questions about whether he grasps the depth of the crisis, and whether he truly has a handle on the federal response. Consider the death toll. There have been multiple public reports that the official count, now at least 34, remains artificially low due to the breakdowns of communications and public administration on the island. The Center for Investigative Journalism in San Juan has been calling hospitals to inquire about mortality figures in areas they serve, and the nonprofit news organization estimates dozens and perhaps hundreds more deaths have occurred but not yet been documented. Trump's advisors, who include people with considerable disaster response experience, surely understand the death toll will rise. Yet the president seemed unaware. He seemed equally unaware that, his flashlights comment notwithstanding, 93% of the island remains without power. He appeared puzzled by the concept of water purification. While Katrina did have a higher death toll than the initial count from Maria, the devastation in Puerto Rico is affecting a population 7 times that of pre-storm New Orleans, and looks likely to take far longer to address. It is a real catastrophe, indeed.